Welcome back to another edition of the Disney Dish Podcast with Jim Hill. It's me, Len Testa, and today we're walking through Disney's Hollywood Studios, coming up on the newest land in the studios, Toy Story Land. Let's bring in my favorite toy, one Mr. Jim Hill. Jim, how's it going?
I was not the model for Lotso Bear. I want to to get that out there on record again. Just because when I sweat I am, strawberry scented. I don't understand what it is. It's a glandular thing, Len.
My doctor says it's a glandular problem.
There we go.
All right, Jim. We're coming up off of what it was the old Pixar place, making a right into Toy Story Land. It's been open now for 5 months.
Thereabouts.
What's the general consensus on how well Toy Story Land has met expectations?
Just based on the sheer number of bodies, a land like this or a new set of attractions like this will literally change the center of gravity
in the park. Oh yeah,
park.
Yeah. This is clearly the most crowded part. You can see walking in. In fact, there are already enough people walking out to almost match the number of people that are walking into Toy Story Land. That tells you that it was immensely popular. Also today, Jim, I believe was the first extra morning magic programs.
Really?
At the studio. So they've been running it for about a month, I think. But there was one this morning too, and I think I've said this on the show before. My younger sister Christina went to one with her daughter, thought it was fantastic. She said it was literally the best $160 she'd ever spent in Disney's Hollywood Studios for 3 rides.
Just the sign is an attraction. People are queuing up to get their picture taken with Woody and the marquee into this part of the park.
Yeah, we've got a line of about 15 people with stanchions roped off. The area is roped off so that people can take pictures of the entrance sign. You don't see that in Adventureland.
No, you do not. So let's wait for the Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt movie, and then we'll regroup in 2 years. But we're passing another meet and greet to our left.
This is Holiday Buzz Lightyear. He's got a Santa hat on.
Yep. Shout out to Sylvie, who was at the fine-tuning event earlier this month. But Disney made a big deal about Toy Story Land, only open 5 months, but very first Christmas has its own holiday lighting package. And as Sylvie pointed out, the Christmas lights were already
there.
All right. So this is more of a holiday decorating package. But
the lights were already here. The holiday lights were already part of the. But still, go with it, right? It's marketing. They need to come up with something.
No, that's exactly. And as you walk through the land, there are things like little green alien men, the Christmas ornaments.
String of lights. The holidays are here, and we're still decorating.
I'm supposed to give you an important holiday message, but I have something more important to worry about right now, falling off this tower!
It's a Jenga tower. I'm glad that the Disney people are actually listening to the show as we're recording it. That's nice. That's a nice touch.
There we go. But you have to admire the detailing. I mean, for example, we're standing here at the turn for the Slinky Dog coaster, and you can see the backyard fence.
And as the dog goes by.
I love the waggly tail on that thing. So, by the way, whoever said that was a family-friendly kiddie coaster, I want to slap Len.
Oh, you don't think it is?
I was riding it on Sunday night for the very first time. Just sort of like, well, I'm not sure my spleen wanted to end up there, but sure, it's there now.
I can feel my internal organs moving. This is fantastic.
I mean, it's a great coaster. Not a kiddie coaster, not a family ride. It's a great coaster.
Somewhere in the middle. Yeah. I think it's a lot of fun. The ride experience is better than Barnstormer. I've heard people say that they actually like it better than Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could see that. I mean, I love the moment in the middle. In fact, you were the one who was initially talking about how you love that power-up moment with the fake flames.
It's exactly like the toys that we played with in the 70s.
Wow. We are passing a gentleman holding a sign for the standby line for Slinky Dog Dash with a time of 95
minutes. And this is by far the most crowded land in the park. You see tons of groups to our left, tons of groups to our right. We're seeing a huge line for the character greetings.
Here you can get your photo taken with Woody and Jessie at the same time.
Right, and that was the big character greeting line back there. We're walking up, Jim, to Woody's Lunchbox, which is the one place to get something to eat in Toy Story Land. What's been the general consensus about this?
In sort of the classic theme park way, we've already seen the menu there change.
Yep.
I'm kind of upset that I can't, in fact, order the giant Mr. Ham cookie that they have on display here. But
that, again, is another photo opportunity for parents and kids.
Yep. And as we were just saying earlier, it has its own holiday programming. I mean, for example, they've got a cran apple tart.
Have you tried it, Jim?
I have not.
Oh my God. The single best holiday offering in the park is this cran apple Pop-Tart that they have here.
Really?
It's cran apple cinnamon.
Okay.
In a sort of an elongated, thicker Pop-Tart with holiday icing. So it's got hard sugar icing with more sugar icing on top of that in decor. So like snowflakes and other sort of holiday shapes on it. It is fantastic.
Holy cow.
Best thing in the park.
We'll circle back on that later today. And you may have heard in the background as Len was talking, we are by
Alien Swirling Saucers.
And what's kind of intriguing about this for the holidays, the normal music that they do for this attraction, you know the very mournful When She Loved Me song from Toy Story 2?
Yep.
Okay, they do a very peppy version over here. So you're like, oh, hey, hey. Oh, wait a minute, this is the one where Jesse was abandoned. But yeah, every third song over here is a holiday perennial.
Okay.
They fold it in, but again, with the same sound mix. But this was surprisingly fun when we rode the other night.
You liked it?
Yeah, I think they did.
For what it was fine.
Yeah. And on the other hand, looking across the fence here, that is quite something, isn't it, Len?
The Green Army Men are performing, and they've got quite a crowd.
Yeah, they do. But I was kind of referring to the stuff on the other side of the fence.
Oh, the Galaxy Edge stuff. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that shortly. But the Green Army Men are they've got the Pixar bouncing ball. They've got some hula hoops. I think they're ready for just about anything in true Army fashion.
Okay, now something I want to point out to folks is they have a giant Buzz Lightyear here that just sort of plopped, right inside the park. When Toy Story Land actually opens its blow-through into Star Wars Land, you can actually see the marquee.
Yep.
Buzz will be repositioned over there, so in much the same style as you enter, dealing with Woody, coming into the land from Galaxy's Edge, you'll encounter Buzz, and he will have the same thing. He'll have his own list of phrases and things he'll be saying to you, all that. So.
Oh, fantastic. All right, so the general consensus seems to be Toy Story Land did what it was supposed to do. It's brought some people into the park. It's going to be the exit, we think, for Galaxy's Edge when Galaxy's Edge opens, and then that's what we can expect of the land. It's for what it is, it did what it was supposed to.
It gave tremendous kid appeal to this park. Watch this park in regard to the Pixar IP. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opening next spring. In fact, that's supposedly they're trying now to get that open in time for the actual 30th anniversary of Disney Hollywood Studios. I don't know if they're going to make it, but that would be
I'm hearing
first.
like September, but
yeah, that's the thing. The goal initially was to have it open, but here we are.
We've met Laurel, and she's eating the cinnamon cran apple tart that we just talked about. That's fantastic. All right, Jim, why don't we do this? Let's wrap up this episode, and we'll head over to Grand Avenue, and we'll talk about Galaxy's Edge. How's that sound?
That'll be great.
All right, folks, you've been listening to the Disney Dish podcast with Jim Hill. We're produced fabulously by Aaron Adams. Please go on to iTunes or Stitcher and write us a review and tell us what you would like to hear next. For Jim, this is Len. We will see you on the next show.